All right, hello everyone, and welcome back to Warframe. Let's go ahead and get started here with this Valis Undermined update. Okay, it had some stuff pop up the last time I logged in, but that stuff is not here now. Ignore all this. We don't see that. Don't need to know about that stuff. Okay.
You have new quests in your codex.
All right, so I got a new quest. It had some stuff about the update, but I guess we'll just read instead because that's all gone. I hate how when you log into Warframe, you can't just close the game and log back out and expect the same stuff to pop up again. I wish it would have still had that there. But okay, so Noko and Nightcap. Man, whimsical fungus-based abilities with Noko. This mycological marvel dwells deep below the surface of the orb ballast, alongside the mysterious deep mines, and needs your help to fend off repeated Corpus incursions. With the help of Nightcap and their new bounties, you can earn the blueprints and components needed to craft Noko in your foundry. The Teacher Quest. Listen well to Teshin's teachings to know. This short quest has been constructed with the aim of helping players new to the Origin system better understand the ins and outs of mods and modding. Even if you're an experienced veteran, you can still earn a unique reward for completing the quest in the form of the new Thornback rifle. Okay, this goes into the Oberon rework. Create more in our full dev workshop. New deluxe skins. QOL improvements. So yeah, the damage attenuation QOL that they were talking about. So this changes the way that enemies in the game take damage. Now they no longer will hit that attenuation threshold so early and then take less damage from there. Now it's going to be based like more percentage based instead of a flat number. So it's going to vary based on the boss instead of making things like overly tanky. Okay, so recoil and screen shake changes, art gun, arcane adapters. Oh yeah, forgot about that. Grenadier, asteroid, and relay. All right, so we got quite a few things. We got a new Wukong skin, which I'm gonna go ahead and check out first because I did buy that. Ignore something else you might have seen there. All right, that's sick. And then there was a new thingy thing. Yes, dude, the Sprodlings. That's so funny to say with Wukong. Actually, there's no good reason. Gosh, I've also got Caliban Prime built now, and I just pulled up a Caliban Prime build video, and I'm looking for. I think I'm gonna use. I got a ton of extra. That's Indo. We got a ton of extra platinum here now, and so I want to see if I can find someone with a max. Where is it? Arcane Kamisato. Or technically, I only need 15 more. So I need to figure out where I can get me some of that action. I'm actually gonna look it up on Warframe Market. Yeah, I saw Warpaint Warpaints. Jeez, that was stupid. Okay, so I'm seeing people selling a rank 5 for 160, so I'll probably go ahead and just get that one then. Let me go ahead and make sure I'm logged in. I am. All right, so I'm just messaging this guy for that. So if I get this rank 5 from him, that'll be really good for my Caliban build. And now, do I even still have my sun and moon? I mean, I should. I don't think I got rid of it because it's a unique weapon. Yeah, I can. Did I ever? Okay, I did start the thingy build on it. Interesting. Okay. I might try to get something better on that. Well, because it's got the cold on there and it doesn't have a negative status. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so yeah, it's got a lot of what it needs on. It's missing the things, smite mods. Hey Andy, how you doing? And fever strike. Although with it having the cold on this, I can't really do. I am just here trying out the new Warframe update. I'm doing all right. Checking out new content in Warframe and also trying to get something in the marketplace. The Warframe marketplace, that is. And then I think right now I'm also building one of my weapons. Trying to remember what I put on these.
Saddle up.
Okay, so it is Gladiator. Yeah, so there's a new Warframe and there's a brand new update with a new area. One of the Warframes got a rework, and you also get a free version of him. I'll be going over everything. Right now I'm just looking through some stuff. And then I'll be showing off all the new things. Okay, so it is Gladiator Might. I guess I don't need that. Oh, that's right, I don't. Where are we? Oh, I don't have enough space for it. Okay. Do that and re-roll this one. Okay. Attachments. We've got the and sick. I do really like this skin. I kind of like its normal look. I don't even want to modify that yet. All right, and then let's see. So I have a new Warframe I need to claim as well. So there's this new Warframe here, Noko. I went ahead and got his bundle because it had some stuff in it that I wanted. But I am really excited for this guy. He's got some cool and interesting stuff in his kit that I'm excited to check out and see what it's like. I might actually do that. Is that the... It's a mushroom, yeah. Yeah, so he's got mushroom-based abilities. which I will get to in just a second. Where are they? I'm so excited for these guys. Where is it at? Where is it at? Yes. Oh, damn it. Scroll a bit. Okay. The Sprodlings, dude. So he comes with these little guys called Sprodlings. They're these little mushrooms that follow him around. Look at these things. Hold up. Let me get out into the world. Dude, look at these guys. They just run around everywhere, bro. And they'll just like jump around on stuff. Where are they at? I've seen certain animations too where they'll like jump up on him. Dude, look at him go. I like that. Okay, but yeah, so we're going to be checking out his kit and doing like a basic build on him. I also had a Prime Warframe that just finished building, so I'll be playing around with this guy some too, Caliban Prime. I'm excited to get him going. He looks sick and is also going to have a pretty cool setup here that I'm going to work on modding up for him. Let me turn off the volume on my tablet so it doesn't blow anyone's eardrums out. Okay, so he needs... Right, so why do they have that as his thing? That is annoying because I won't be able to change that. If I even have that one. Okay, yeah, I do. I've got a couple of them. Yeah, so he needs this. So he's not going to be getting as much out of it. But that's what he needs. Okay, and then we need some blind rage, will intensify. No, he also needs bounce. I gotta see where his augment mod is too. I hope it's in this one.
These will show you the path.
Damn it. Okay. Maybe this one.
What are you curious about?
Thank God. Okay, I got so fortunate there. Okay. Sick. Definitely need that one. That is kind of the main crux of his setup. This bastard never messaged me back. Okay, I'll probably try to find someone else who has what I'm looking for then. Oh, he's trying to sell it for 100. $75. Really? Okay. Way. Okay, I sent a message to that guy, so hopefully he'll actually respond. In the meantime, I will go ahead and get that on and continue with my build. So I need his augment, which is Razor Mortar over here. So yeah, Andy, you've come in at the point where I'm just kind of doing all my setup and like making some things here. In just a minute, we're actually going to get into all the new content. But for now, I'm just taking the time to get everything I need together. And I'm kind of trying to do it off this video where the guy moves around a lot with everything he's showing. So bear with me for a little bit and we'll get everything we need. Sweet. Well, thank you for joining. I appreciate it. We're going to get into some pretty good action here. So there's a Warframe that has a rework, which is Oberon. So I'll be playing with him a little bit. And then we also have a new Warframe, Noko. So I'll be doing some of the new content with him. And then I've also got the newest Prime Warframe. He's not brand new, but he's new to me. I just finally built him. And so we're going to be getting around to him as well in this stream. I'm just going to throw in the one that I have until one of these guys responds to me. What the actual hell? I just noticed a message that I had from a really long time ago on the market website for Warframe. And I asked some dude to buy a mod from him, and he just responded completely in Japanese. Holy crap. No, all their updates are free. I don't know. I don't play it on Steam a lot. It should automatically install. It's either already installed in the background because it's an in-game update. So you should still have an update file, or on Steam you might have to start it up and then it'll start the patch for it. But it's already an update that's been done to the game. Warframe doesn't have paid updates. If you do get yours updated and you want to join a party and join me, feel free to. That would be pretty cool. I'd be completely down for that. Forgot that he comes with this too. Yeah, that looks so ugly. I'm gonna mod his colors later too. And he's got this other helmet. Oh, that's interesting. But yeah, for the time being, I'm just wasting a little bit of time. Show the pumpkin head. Okay, I'll go right back to that. I'm just gonna mod up. So this is his special weapon. I'm just gonna throw some mods in here right quick. I should have this one. And then, where is it? Where's the fire? Okay, that's enough. I'll do that too. Oh, I haven't finished a lot of these actually. Oh yeah, no, I get what you mean. I mean, yeah, I think it's a difference because I've been playing it so long. So Warframe is actually like how I chill out because I'm so used to everything in it that I pretty much just relax and vibe with it. But I could see for like someone who's kind of newer to it that it would be too fast paced. Because for me, most of the content's just kind of rinse and repeat. It doesn't feel like anything too crazy. Okay. And so I'm gonna run back to Caliban right quick just to finish putting what mods I can on him. Okay, well, I think he's actually got everything I can do for now. Trying to wait for someone to respond. I think I'll have to keep messaging people to try to buy their thing. Oh, that's good. Oh, well, I mean, that's fine. Like I try to slow down and just be at the pace of like whoever I'm playing with, but um like just because you're physically behind me in terms of movement, I mean that just takes time to get used to and you're only gonna get that by playing the game. Um but like in terms of the pace of like the actual like gameplay and missions and stuff, like I don't really care how we go and I've got stuff that I can rank up that I'm new to as well, so I'm not gonna just be like wiping out everything. But yeah, I'm just trying to find people who are online in game and try to buy their stuff. I'm just gonna message multiple people, see if any of them respond. Okay, and then we'll just leave that there. Okay, so I got everything I need on him. Wukong's got a new outfit. Okay, Oberon. Let me find Oberon and then take a look at his rework. I can't look at it on this build. Actually forgot I was even doing that one. Okay, so his one smite is actually pretty useful now. It's kind of cool. So you hit them, dealing massive damage and removing all of its defenses, including Overguard. Enemies near the target also take a portion of the damage. So that's pretty sick. I do like that. Then we have Hallowed Ground. They redid how this works too. Sanctifies the ground around Oberon, inflicting radiation damage to all enemies within the radius. Also grants protection against status effects for Oberon and his allies. That one's pretty sick. This one also has a better spread on it now, and it does. It's either 1 or 2 ticks of radiation per second, where before it was a percent chance whether or not it would do a radiation stack, but now I think it does 2 per second, which is crazy. Generates a protective aura that grants bonus armor to Oberon and his allies. So this still does the same thing, but now it only does a drain per second, whereas before it had a drain per number of allies that you were healing. That included like certain companions and stuff too, I believe. And now Reckoning also does a lot more damage and will grant Oberon additional armor and have a chance to spawn health orbs when enemies die, and it removes their armor too. So yeah, he is all around doing a lot more than he did before. So I'm excited to see what some of the new Oberon builds look like. Right now I'm just using one that I used a while back. But he is going to be popping off, and I'm excited to see it. Why have none of these people messaged me back yet? I'm actually going to lose it, dude. They're all in game, too. What are you doing? Absolutely nothing, dude. I just post and I'm going to post in the in-game trade chat that I want to buy it for 100 and see if anyone... I'm just typing in the message now. I don't know if it shows up on stream, though. Maybe I should unpause my stream and actually look at the screen. What have you been up to recently, Andy? I also, I have started playing. Okay, it doesn't. I have started playing Dark Souls a little bit more. I haven't actually beaten the Capra Demon yet, but I did end up finding someone who dropped me a bunch of souls and materials, so I leveled up some and upgraded my Uchi quite a bit, so I should be a lot more survivable now. Oh my, never mind. Okay, please don't. I guess I went way overboard on that. Because I got a lot of messages really fast, and this guy said 30. Literally right after I posted it. That was crazy. Well, I'll take it. Where's he at? Oh, yoo-hoo, senor. Where you at, though? Maybe I should have gone with 50 at first. That was crazy. I didn't realize that was so overpriced for it because, oh, there it is. Holy crap, why are they still... Get out of here, dude. It's been so much later. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, waiting. Oh, you got RDR2? That's sick. I still haven't, like, actually played that one myself. Well, like, I played it a little bit, and I have it. But I played it at a friend's. I haven't actually played it since I bought it. Okay, well, that was way easier than I thought. And then... All right. Let's see. What to begin with? Oh, okay. You skipped the introduction mission. That's funny. Oh, gotcha. All right. Well, now that I got what I need, I can go ahead and finish throwing some stuff on Caliban. And then I just need to mod up Noko, and I'll be ready to get started. Who is this other? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. I forgot we got a free Oberon, too. Okay. So we are going to do this, and then I'm going to probably give my friend the other one so she can start using it on some of hers. Yeah, and I need primed flow on there and some other stuff. Go ahead and close all of these now. And I need to forma that for sure. I can get an aura forma. Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't even know they had that. That's sick, dude. Alright, I'm gonna need to run some missions to rank up. Thankfully, I have multiple days of bonus affinity. I want to do some modding on Caliban too. Not modding, appearance. Because I do have his Orfeo skin as well. Okay, I gotta look back through. Take a screenshot of how I had his color palette before, but I gotta find it. I don't think I'm gonna find it here. I have to find it on my phone. Actually, instead of doing that, I'll just do my other one that I usually do. Okay, we'll switch these. And then I'll do it on here. So normally I like to do like a purple, black, and gold kind of thing with all my primes. So that's what we're gonna do with him. Ooh, looks kind of slick already. Now, the question is, what do I want it to be another purple? You kind of like the lighter bits in there. Lakers. God. Well, thanks for that. Now that's all I'm gonna see it as. Appreciate it. Yeah, not the same, quite the same blinding yellow and purple, but I get what you mean. Figure out which colors his emissive. Oh, I see it on the sides there. Kind of underneath everything. Alrighty then. And then I also have his weapons. His thematic weapons. We're gonna throw those on so I can rank those up too while I'm doing all this. I don't remember if I've modded these yet, though.
Operator? Order seems to have misplaced those
I do not
memories. Ready for action.
know. Okay, so I know his is a heavy attack one, so that should be pretty easy to do. This, this, oh, wait, he also needs this, and okay, we'll start there. And then I don't even know what this weapon does. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what type of weapon this is or what it does. Oh, it's a sniper. Okay. Stalking Fan is a stance mod, so it determines how the combos are done on the weapon, but also it's like the aura mod for the Warframe that gives more capacity. So when you match that up, it will give it more capacity, but it also changes the weapon's combos. Okay, and we're almost done with all this modding. So I'm just gonna mod this up how I typically mod a sniper rifle and then get going from there. Okay, to be fair, the names of like most things in Warframe are also kind of weird. Where is the... Okay, so I don't have that. I probably should. Oh, okay, so this is all electricity. Interesting. Okay. Oh, there's one of them. Oh, Stan. Yeah, Stalking Fan. That's funny. I didn't even think about that. That's hilarious, dude. Okay. All right, so yeah, we'll go with that for the time being, just to throw some stuff on there. I'm not gonna worry about all the particulars of that just yet. So we've got Caliban customized up, somewhat modded up. I'll have to format him a few times. Let me go ahead and get an aura forma for him too before I forget, because we'll definitely need one. Okay. That was the thing. Why did I say aura omni forma? Okay. Actually, I should just get the bundle because I could use it on a few different ones. Okay, cool. And that will be the first one I put into him. Was it the Stalker one? Yeah, that's the Stalker floof. Yeah, so it's one of the decorations. I've got some around my ship too that you might have seen, but I've got a few different ones on my pet bed, and then I've got some in my bedroom too, of this Valentine's Day one, and then also, where are they at? These two. This is one of the proto frames, and this is one of the characters on Deimos when you get a little bit further into it. And then I've got some that are designed around some of the different creatures in the game. And this is a thing that's in the Earth free roam that you fight. So yeah, you can get a lot of different kinds of them. And then there's the Lotus and some more of that other stuff back there too. And Ortis. This is how Ortis looks later in the game too. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and get Noko's color scheme done. I've been trying to do all this modding and customization and stuff before I hop into it. So then that way, once I get rolling, all I got to do is just switch my frames and I don't have to worry about doing a lot of extra stuff. And I think I have, because his is Smite. Yeah, okay, so I've already done that with Oberon. I can get rid of this Oberon. I don't need that in my inventory, taking up space. There it is. Take 10,000 credits for sure. Okay, and now we're going to get some colors on Noko. So I was thinking about taking some of the brown and purple he already has, but just kind of expanding on it and maybe going with some deeper, maybe like Ember Heirloom kind of browns, or perhaps the Fire Oh, the fire palette. Where's that at? The fire palette kind of browns, like some of these here. Yeah, maybe something like this one. And then he's got kind of a grayish color going on that. I don't think that's what I want the purple on, because we've got like Hollow's Eve purples and infested purples that are kind of nice. Oh, that actually not bad. I do like that. I will be showing those off kind of like how I showed Oberon's rework stuff a little bit earlier. Oh, I didn't talk about Oberon's passive either, but we'll go ahead and cover that in a little bit. Ooh, I like the mushroom cap kind of white vibes. There's the Civ palette. Do I like this one more? They're about the same. Or I could go for like a more of an icy white kind of vibe. I like maybe it being a bit darkerish like that. And then the accents are what probably should have put on the as far as I can zoom in, I probably should have put on the armor secondarily. I need something that has a variety of colors so I can actually see what's changing. Oh, the accents are like the little kind of studs on them there, I see. Little bits and pieces like that. Okay. We do want that to be kind of more of a glowy color, maybe yellow. Thinking my no, that's not what I want. Maybe green. Pink-ish? Or green. Okay, and then his energy color. Energy color is the one that I do not entirely know what I want. Because I could make it like a very spory, misty kind of a green, or like a very, very deep one. I'm thinking like a greenish yellow looking spore kind of green like this. And then we can go into his attachments, copy the main colors, and then okay, that changed his little Sprodlings too, which looks sick. And then we can also do the same with his back. And then, yeah, I think that's what I want to go with. Look at them zoom, dude. They just freaking go dun, 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 to keep up. They're flying, bro. Oh my gosh, look at these things, dude. Where'd they go? Oh, what? Where are they at? Hello? Oh my. What? Why did they just fall from the sea? Yo, dude, I love these guys. Okay, that's gonna be the most entertaining part of this game for me, for sure. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and take a look at Noko's kit, and then I'm gonna figure out how I want to mod him. I'm already I've got some things in mind for what I want to do, but I need to make sure that I remember correctly what all his stuff does, because I'm thinking about also doing a helmet with him, which is where you can take one ability from another warframe and put it on the warframe that you're using. It's a predetermined ability, but there's one that I've got in mind that I think would go pretty crazy with him, but I got to see what his four are so I know which one I would want to replace. The one that I would replace would probably be this one, because I'm thinking about making it a more offensive build, and this is a very defensive ability. But we will go ahead and see. So for one, we've got Stink Brain. So you throw a mushroom that periodically sheds poisonous spores, inflicting viral damage and status effect upon nearby enemies, while also lulling them to sleep. Then you've got Bright Bonnet, releases a rejuvenating mushroom that emits a radial pulse, giving Noko and his allies energy and applying a buff to ability strength that lasts for a short time. That one's going to be a huge one for him as a support character. Then you got revert to Sprodling form, so Sprodling's the tiny mushrooms, spawning orbs that heal Noko and grant a speed boost, while in this state, Noko is untargetable and heals gradually. So that was the one that I'm like, it's very support based, and I'm thinking about potentially switching that one out for the one that I'm thinking about. And then he's got this Spore Sprint ability, so he unleashes a chaotic ballistic mushroom that it pairs with his one, and bounces explosively off whatever it touches. Contact with any of Noko's mushrooms invigorates them, doubling their pulse rate. So basically what you can do is you can set up like a field of these shrooms and then throw out its spore, and it'll keep bouncing around on his shrooms and pulsing out its effect there, which is really cool. And then his passive, upon receiving fatal damage, Noko reverts to a Sprodling form, and his active mushrooms will glow, reviving Noko when touched. Orbs spawned will grant a speed boost, but not healing. If a glowing mushroom is not reached in time, Noko will automatically use a self-revive. So yeah, he's got his own self-revive mechanic, which is pretty cool, because as long as you have some shrooms out, he can use that. So I am all for this guy. He looks really sick, and he started doing a little dance with his products. It's crazy. All right. But so this is the room where you do what I was talking about with the helmet. And so one thing that I was considering doing with him is using one called Nourish. So this comes off the Warframe Grindle, and what it does is enemies that attack or are attacked suffer viral damage up to 1 stack, and energy sources provide more energy. These buffs extend to squad mates. So this would give him a damage increase, and also increase the amount of energy he gains back to keep up his abilities. And since his energy is already synergized around doing viral damage, I think that and would be and I'm thinking that in place of his 3 for more of an offensive build. And now there's other stuff that I could do if I wanted to do a defense build on him. Heck, he could probably even pull off Thermal Thunder just to apply the status effects. Molt is also a fun would be a fun one for him. That would actually be hilarious. Larva would be interesting for him. Oh, Gloom would be another one that would be interesting on him, because this one slows down enemies and also heals you. It has a lifesteal thing that it does. But that's all stuff that I'm going to look at in the future. For right now, we're just going to make a basic kit around the things that he already does, and then I'll look into playing around with some of that. But I'm going to go ahead and just throw some mods on him right quick, and then in a bit, we'll get back over to a guy whose name I forgot. Caliban. Okay, there we go. So we're definitely throwing growing power on him. That's the only thing that makes sense. So on status effect with weapons, squad increases personal ability strength by 25%. He's already a really great support frame, so 100% first thing, that's what I definitely want on him. Now, as far as my arcanes, there's quite a few ways to go with this. I can either make him much more defensive, or we can pump up some strength on him. So I'm thinking maybe just to go with multi-efficiency for his duration, and then he's already got enough survival mechanics in and of himself that I don't feel like I need that. And he has the self energy regenerating ability, but just because he's so early in his build and I don't have a lot, go ahead and throw that on. Now I will also do Archon continuity, because he does have, I think his 4, it looked like, was doing a toxin status. Yeah. So since that's doing a toxin status, Archon continuity will be a good one for him. And then I'll get adaptation on just to help out his survivability. We will also do, doesn't need Archon Surge or Vitality, but I do want to get range and some duration on him. So we will also go with that. Oh wait, nope, he's already got Archon. I forgot. So yeah, we will also go with Augur, Reach, and Message, and then building up some strength on him would go pretty crazy. So I'm almost thinking about doing Precision and Intensify just to see how that does instead of regular Intensify. Because if I do the Precision Intensify, I'm pretty sure I can still stack other strength mods on top of it. And what that would do, it would just give his 4 a pretty significant buff. Let's see here. He doesn't have things that continuously drain, so we don't need fleeting expertise for efficiency over duration. And then, yeah, we want to go ahead and pump up his strength a bit more. And I do have that Arcane Energize on there, so we can stand to get him some more strength for a little less duration, but his duration overall is still going to be pretty high. And then we're going to mitigate that even a little bit more with that multi-efficiency being there. And then as he ranks up too, his stuff will naturally get some. And then just put a little more strength on him as the finishing touch. So now his stuff is looking like it's doing quite a bit more viral damage for Pulse. Bright Bonnet has a 27% strength increase that it's going to be doing, 17.9 energy restore, which is good to see. His Sproutling form just has an initial drain. It's not a drain over time. Sorry, I'm looking at Bright. So an initial drain. It has a 10-second duration, and he gets 7 health per second and 89 per pickup. So that's not terrible, but again, that's why I'm saying, like, I would probably choose to get rid of this one. The thing about it is it's cute and it takes aggro off of him, which is really good, but in terms of like everything else, it's not really doing a whole lot. And then this Spore Spring is going to be doing some good work for us too in a bit. So we got that rolling. So I'm going to go ahead and get my Caliban on right quick again, because we're going to rank him up first and take a look at the teacher quest, which is just a quest for new players. But people who've been playing for a while, once you complete this quest, you'll also get a rifle. So we're going to see what this is all about. It says it's designed to teach new players more of the ins and outs of modding. So we'll see how that goes. Freaking me trying to get out of bed in the morning. My brain telling me to get out of bed in the morning. Alright, here we go.
Tenno. With Vor gone, Corpus forces have begun to scavenge his camps.
Wait, why do I look?
Intel
Oh.
suggests they have detected a signal emanating from some reactivated Orokin-era technology. Move in and find the source of that signal before they do.
I need to change the colors on this again. I'll do that later. For now, we'll just go with this. Now, all this that I'm running here should be really easy because it's just brand new introductory. Make sure I was on friends only. Brand new introductory stuff, so it shouldn't be anything too crazy. And then we're just gonna run some stuff that I gotta get done and rank up some things while we're at it. And then once Caliban is ranked all the way up, we'll switch over to Noko and see what he can do.
Move toward the source of the signal.
So with Caliban, I'm gonna do the teacher quest, and then also probably run some other weekly stuff I gotta knock out of the way. Just until he hits 30, And then with Noko, we'll go into the new content. Oh, these guys are babies. See if I could egg. No egg. Not even fighting these things. I just want to swing his weapon around. See how a sniper rifle. Is that his? This is his. Oh. Oh, okay. So it. Oh my. Okay. That's an interesting sniper. What was it like unzoomed? Oh. Inaccurate, that's what it's like unzoomed. Oh, and it links, dude. Hell yeah. Okay, and then just because I can, I'm also gonna go ahead and get my own resource, not resource, affinity boost. Even though I definitely don't need it, I think I still have multiple days left on mine. I might actually go with a credit boost or a resource drop. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't listen to a single thing she just said. I'm just out here to do Warframe things, okay? I don't need anyone telling me what I do best, okay? Okay, maybe I do.
Am I to believe that you are the Tenno who
Yeah.
put down the mighty Vor? Even these covetous merchants.
Oh wait, I can try out this new thing too. This is Noko's gun.
The Tenno I remember could find their enemies'
I
weakness
killed him.
faster than the Oberon finds
Oh, dude, that looks crazy.
What are you doing here?
Where are they at? Oh. Are those homing missiles, dude? Hold up. I think that killed all of them. Oh, dude, that's fire. Teshin Dax. Yeah, it is a pretty sick gun. I agree. Damn. Why'd he slap me like that? Teshin, I thought we were freaking homies, dude. I've known you for years. Okay, well, I guess I'm about to get my ass beat for no reason, even though, you know, I could literally fold him a million times over.
Do you even remember the old war?
Don't you love canonically getting your ass beat?
Anyway, she made sure all the Tenno forgot. A mercy, I suppose.
You really can't, bro.
Finally,
There's parts of the story where he's your best friend, and there's parts of the story where he's your worst enemy.
now. I have disabled your war.
He's never just there.
Orokin tricks won't help you now. Pick up that weapon.
Which one? The hell is this thing? Oh, this is the new gun.
Life depends on you proving to me that you are a Tenno and not some imposter.
The hell do you mean? How else?
Try and cut me down.
Now?
We are beyond.
When is now? Because I'm ready to shoot you in the face whenever you say go. The hell, dude? Oh, brother, chill out. It's not that serious. Why you have to be mad? It's only game. Okay, bro. Get that away from me. Why you have to... How the hell did that even touch me, dude? You don't? Is he gonna put friggin' poison on next or something?
Long I have waited for this day. Stand down.
That is still the Lotus. You just go through some story stuff in the game where she looks different. Like literally everyone has a point in the game where they look different. So it's just kind of a running theme.
No mod segment.
Like even a lot of the like faction people that you see in certain places eventually either have a different appearance or a certain customization and stuff you can do with them. Oh, this is why. Okay. Okay, so yeah, they're teaching you how to use different elements for certain things. Okay, and so we get a Stormbringer mod, and then we go in, and then we put the electricity on, and then it shows us how to match the polarity. Okay. Now, do it again. Wow. 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 Can I still use my emotes? I can't even use my emotes, dude. What the hell? Well, what? These targets. Wow. And now we put cold with the thing, and we get magnetic. No, they haven't had like a sudden increase in new players that causes them to do it. It's something that they do at least once a year. They'll have like QOL improvements and things that they do to try to improve the new player experience. So it's the same as why they removed the 24-hour countdown if you fail a masquerading quest and different stuff like that. Like they usually try to do things to improve the new player experience. And there's just a lot of people who like play this game and they either have no clue what they're doing, but just play it anyway, or you have to scroll through a bunch of YouTube tutorials and try to figure things out. And like if you're kind of new to gaming like overall and you're getting into Warframe, you know, it's pretty complicated. Or if you come from a background where you're only used to playing certain types of games. So like if you usually only play FPS or you only play MOBAs or you only play strategy games, card games, stuff like that, then Warframe can be pretty complicated. But if you're really used to a lot of RPGs and stuff where you're like building characters and changing equipment and stuff like that, like do I have to? Why is it? Oh, well, thankfully I had just enough because I'm like, why is it trying to make me install this on my own loadout instead of just having a different? But yeah, so a lot of people who are new to the game just really don't get modding, and they also don't read. so they said, we're just gonna make a quest so people will actually read how to freaking do this stuff. Which I think is hilarious. And for experienced players, they at least incentivized us to do it by getting a new weapon out of it, which I will always take new weaponry, even if it means sitting here for 20 minutes doing a quest that teaches me how to do things that I've known how to do for the last 7 years. Bro, where are they coming at from? Coming from down here. Dude, where are you going? Where the what is this ring around the rosy bitch doing, dude? Can you sit down and stop freaking running in circles, you idiot? It's pissing me off, bro. Like, sit down and die. I'm trying to do other stuff with my life.
We'll take care of these mercenaries. Take the mod segment.
Okay, but yeah, so it's a thing where you can combine each damage type in the game in different ways to get like 5 or 6 different statuses. Because you get like viral, radiation, magnetic, blast,
Collect your weapons
corrosive.
for mods you need.
I think that's all of them.
Tenno, get to extraction. Is that a mod segment?
Is that a Sith Lord? But yeah, so now they've incorporated this into the game. And they also go back and do like reworks of bosses and stuff too to make them more involved instead of just being run in, shoot this thing, leave. And so in some cases, you know, you can argue that it enhances the player's experience because you're getting more to do and learning more stuff. But for me, I don't really care. Yeah, radiation. If you put on like heat and shock, you would have gotten radiation. Yeah, and so it's not something that like it tells you from the beginning that you can do, but from the second you put on 2, you can see, oh, when I put on these 2, I get this. So let me start putting on the other ones to see what the combinations are. And then there's also a mission type called Alchemy, which actually shows you what the combinations are when you do it.
Maybe he can be trusted. Install it at
And you get
once.
that in the circuit in Duviri when you're doing that, or when you're doing certain missions on Deimos. I've already had the mod segment for the longest time. Okay, and so now it's teaching you what to actually do with these. Not hoarding them. You just get a lot whenever you play the game. Now the question is, do I actually have to upgrade it, or can I just put on it? Okay, I actually do have to upgrade one, so let me find one that I need to upgrade and actually can. Actually, let me look for an augment. That would probably be the easiest one to do. Okay, I'll do that one. Oh, did it not deselect the other one? Back down. I hate it when I accidentally do that. Sometimes I'll accidentally forget to deselect the one that I clicked on because I think that backing out of it will deselect it.
Good.
Okay, we done?
When you are ready, find Teshin.
Oh my gosh, it's still going. Find Teishindiru. But yeah, no, every now and then I do go through and I get rid of my duplicates. If I never did, there would be thousands of each duplicate in there.
Teshin is deep within this ship. Cut through the corpus and find him.
Sweet fortune. What are
Sweet
the odds?
fortune.
Another flies
Around the world, around the world. That's fun to do.
Dead or alive, it matters little.
Once I've got him fully modded up and fully leveled up, that'll do a lot more. Right now, we just on that build. Freaking hell, dude. Why am I still... Why is it still having me using this stupid thing? Is this just a rescue mission? Very basic rescue mission. They gave me 300... They gave me 300 seconds to solve that thing, dude. Holy crap. They wanted a 5-year-old to be able to do this, bro. Teshin, what the hell, dude? I literally just came to free your dumbass, bro. Why are we fighting again already? Why the hell am I always freeing this stupid idiot or helping him with stuff? In case you need to Google it, I guess. Yeah, because you need 300 seconds to read, turn it to the left, and turn it to the right. I don't know, maybe that's just how much time you need to type it. If I just do this, will this do more damage to him than the stuff I am doing? I think it does. And I should have just brought someone that could freaking nuke him, bro. Oh. Well, interesting. Okay. That's so freaking much more damage, dude.
Let's talk.
Why is it a capture mission now?
One more order of business, Tenno.
Okay.
Scuttle this vessel.
Are they gonna make it freaking exterminate? Oh, sabotage. Okay. So you have rescue, capture, and sabotage all in one thing. A little bit of assassination in there too. What's going on? Yee. Wrong.
The reactor is protected by 2 control systems.
2 control systems?
To expose the reactor.
Both systems? Nani? Am I a space racist kind of guy? What does that mean? Like, am I spacist, like racist against space, or racist against things that live in space?
It is done. Now find extraction.
No. My ship. My lieutenants, how is this possible?
I mean, I'm racist towards idiots if that's a thing.
May I make a suggestion? Put out a distress call. When you do, let them all know. The Tenno are...
Is that a... That's a reference to something. Is that like Helldivers or something? I don't remember. I don't remember if that was us talking about that or if someone else was telling me about that. But no, I go into an exterminate mission with the mindset of I've been told to kill things and I want rewards, so I'm gonna kill the things for those rewards. I don't care if they're from space or not. Because I kill things on Earth too. In game.
In time,
Okay.
there
Yeah, I'm not familiar with the meme. I just remember seeing it before,
It is not my choice.
but I forgot what it's from.
It is theirs.
Okay, am I finally done with this quest? Can I move on?
Tenno, you have
Wow,
learned
a bunch
much
of
in a
stuff I
short
don't need.
period.
Get your fat
Your
face
work
off my screen. Yeah, a bunch of stuff I don't need. Where's my freaking weapon, bro? Get his fat face off my screen. Where's my weapon? Oh, okay, they just leave it with me. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, I have heard about it as that
If I may
before.
say, operator, your chosen warframe suits you.
Ah, yeah.
Tenno, Tenno.
Okay, exterminate, rescue, assassination. I'll do these public just so I can bring him, because like he's definitely not running all these solo at his. Oh, 30 plus format. That's right. Okay. Actually, since I have to do it that way, I will try out my new Wukong skin and just run this mission. Dude, I love that. Looks so sick, bro. That's actually fire. Oh my gosh, that's so freaking cool, dude. Um, I forgot what I was doing for a second. Okay. Oh, that's on the wrong things. Oh, that's also. There. Fire, dude. Let's go. Holy crap. I don't know why that's so cool. I also think I forgot to switch my thing. I did. Okay. Now we go. Oh, and it shows you how many times you format them up there now too. Cool.
Tenno, do you really want to ruin the best chance this system has for peace?
Why'd he say it like for peace?
We need to clean this area up, search for the source of the infestation, and exterminate it.
Oh, they're infested. Well, that's still all the same. I love this. For anyone who didn't know, my favorite part of Warframe is just mindlessly killing everything. That is all I enjoy doing with my days. Because my favorite part of any game is, by and large, the power trip. When you just get to a point where you're able to murder anything and everything you could possibly want to. That is exclusively what I enjoy in a game. Along with the journey there, obviously, but like when you get to that point in the end game where you can just beat the hell out of everything. That's why I like getting my Pokemon and the legendaries and everything level 100 and then just being able to nuke everything. Like my goal in Pokemon games wasn't to complete the Pokedex, it was to get a strong enough team that I could one-shot every member of the Elite Four plus the champion. If I couldn't one-shot every Pokemon in the game, I wasn't doing enough. Yeah, I get that. I think that's a big appeal of Diablo as well. My only problem with it was that it became like the same thing over and over again, and the seasons were barely getting any different from the last season. But I did really like that in Diablo 2 for the first few seasons. It was really cool, and I liked how they would introduce like a new system with each season that made you even more powerful. Like I thought the seasonal mechanics were a really interesting idea, but then as they went on, they just kept getting worse. And it seemed like they kind of they're more loosely fit to what was going on. It seemed like they weren't as closely tied as like with the first couple seasons, like with vampires, towers, and stuff like that. Oh yeah, the missing. No, yeah, I remember that one. That was actually crazy back in the day. Like the anything like that, or like people finding stuff in like Mortal Kombat and games like that. Like things like that always freaking blow my mind because I'm like, that is just sheer determination and just playing the game a crap ton. Someone just messaged me from when I was trying to get that thing that I bought earlier. I do not.
Well done.
Good sir,
Get to
I do not.
extraction. Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Like, especially in like arcade games and stuff, because you actually had to sit there at the arcade all day and keep spending money playing it and trying out random crap until something worked, bro. That's what's most insane to me. It's not like you bought the game, you bought the console, you're just sitting at home playing it all day and you're a kid that's just at home with nothing but free time. Like, you have to go to the arcade, bro, and just sit there all day fighting people and figuring this crap out, dude. It's not even like you have your own arcade machine. Oh man, it's freaking wild. I'm just messaging this guy back to let him know I've got it, but thanking him for reaching out about it anyway. Okay, and now we just gotta fly through the next one, so I'm gonna
Orders remind
switch
the
off
operator to
my
take time for themselves. Pressure cooking
DPS
styles,
build
yes,
and just
but
go
most
to
targets run.
duration so I
Servitor
can fly through it.
myself.
Why'd it go all the way back? I'm also gonna give myself a boost. So Andy, what have you been enjoying playing most recently out of the stuff that you've gotten or been trying out? Because I've most been enjoying Wuthering Waves. I've been playing that a ton and got into it about a month ago, and I've been really liking it. Okay, so that's the resource drop chain. And I want credit or more affinity. I might as well take credit because I've already got plenty of affinity. Stuff in Souls games, I don't give up. Oh, I got you. Oh yeah, like there's some bugs, glitches, exploits, like all kinds of crazy stuff, and even different like builds and things or things people discovered just by playing it and everything. And there's the affinity, so I got all three now. New. Oh, also just saying, if you ever feel like restarting Warframe, I actually got sent a code earlier where I can redeem it, and I can also send it to someone who has made an account within 30 days of me using the code, and they get free stuff. That looks so dope. Okay, mission. I gotta focus. I gotta lock in. There's so many new things. My brain's kind of just scattering. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm gonna finish doing these because I like doing this on the days when it's a really easy one, and then we're gonna run with Caliban Prime right quick and get this guy. Dude, the Warframe community is like overall, I'd say like 90% of the people are like some of the nicest people I've ever met in a gaming community. But then there's the 10% that freaking they're league players that left and came to Warframe. Dude, I swear they're just absolute assholes. Thankfully, though, in terms of like the greater ratio of Warframe interactions, I probably only come across one asshat for like every 20, 30 cool people that I interact with. And I know that doesn't technically sound like a lot, but it is, considering that I'm at a point in the game where I don't. I gotta lock in. I'm at a point in the game where I don't interact with people on a super regular basis. So when I say 20, 30 people, that's probably about as much as I'm talking to in an entire year anyway. I thought you were gonna die in there too, Mike, because that was taking me a minute because I was over here yapping, dude. And I'm not talking about like every 20, 30 people I just message and don't get a response from, or just get like a K or something like that. No, they're not whales. Usually specifically in the trading chat, there's only been a couple times where it was like mid-mission, but usually it's in the trading chat, and it's the people who have really unrealistic expectations for things. So they either want to be able to sell something for a really ridiculous price, and then they try to make you seem like you're stupid when you don't want to spend that much money on it, or you'll be asking for something at a lower price because it's a free market, and so you want to haggle, you want to get a deal, so you'll be asking for something at a lower price, expecting them to ask for more, and then you're like, okay, sure, I'll do that if I can't get it at this lower price. But if I can get it at the lower price, obviously I'm taking the lower price. Like, I saw that guy selling the thing that I wanted for 30 plat. And even though I was gonna try to buy it for 100 because I saw a lot that were in like the 60s and like 100 something, and even one that was 200, didn't realize that the 100 plat price or the 100 plus plat prices were actually ridiculously overpriced. And so I saw the dude selling it for 30, and I was like, duh, I'm gonna take it for 30. I was even helping my friend out the other day, having her get her first Prime Warframes and teaching her how to use the market and stuff. And so I gave her 80 plat, and I was like, okay, with this 80, try to get 2 Prime Warframes. And so we were looking through, people were having all kinds of different prices, and I'm like, okay, those prices are dumb. And then there was one person trying to sell something for like 160 plat or something like that. And I'm like, that's crazy. And then literally less than a minute later, scrolling down the chat, exact same thing that was like 95 plat. And I'm like, look at that, way cheaper. And all you had to do was wait a little bit. And so we were going through, and there was this one dude selling the whole Prime set for just 20 plat. And I'm like, get that one, get that one, get that one. And so she got a whole Prime Warframe for only 20 plat, dude. That's less than $5 worth of platinum. And then she still had 60 more to work with. And so we kept looking, found another one that was 40. And so she got 2 whole Prime Warframes with just 60. That's also still less than $5 worth. And I'm like, there you go. That's how you market. You're all these idiots trying to sell things at absolutely stupid prices.
Why must you always?
Oh my gosh. I haven't even read your full message, just how much can show up on the screen at once. And it already looks stupid. What the heck's wrong with people, bro? Gosh. Okay, let me. Okay, let me see. Selling something offered to pay 2 billion and got on a 15-minute rant, how insulting that was, etc. Okay, yeah, so exactly that. Like, that's why I don't message people anymore that say PMO. Because in this one, they're asking you to private message them an offer. And I'm like, dude, if you're not going to put a price on it, just like you were saying, if you're not going to put a price on it, then don't get mad at people when they give you a price that's not what you want. Like, that's stupid. If you already have a price in mind, then just put the price on there. Why are you getting mad at people when you haven't even put a price on it and they're just putting what they're willing to pay for it? Like, either just tell them you want more, and if they're not willing to pay it, move on, or just put what you're actually looking for. Because clearly you have a price in mind if you're that mad that people went below it. You should have just told them that. Freaking crazy. Okay, I'm gonna have to move that too because I can't see part of my screen that I kind of need. I'll probably have to put it in the middle, the overlay, when the chats come up.
There I go again, giving you too much credit. Must I always show you the way forward?
Must you always be a bitch, dude? Sorry, that was unnecessary. I'm sorry, I got heated and I took it out on him for no reason. He is one, but I didn't need to call him one.
Why must you always work against progress? I'm trying to bring us all together. Things could have been different if you tried to.
Okay, dude, get these hands. What are you doing? Can you get hit, please? Sir, will you take damage? Okay, or not, just don't. Oh, I don't have my right build on, that's why he's not freaking hit. I only switched part of it. I forgot to switch the other half. I'm just gonna... Where's he at? I have to put hella status effects on him. There he is. May I stand? Oh, that's even better. Cool. Okay, maybe not this. Let me put that away. Maybe we just go back to this. How about we just do that? Okay, is there something I'm missing? Like, will you take damage, you egg? I've literally gone through almost all my lives. I'll have to read your message once this guy's dead. Oh my gosh, he's so close to die. Just stop being... Okay.
Multiple biosignatures detected. We've got infested incoming.
Okay.
Target down. Assassination contract complete. Great work, Tenno.
It'd be at least 10 billion. Yeah, nah, people are wildin', bro. Like, if you know it's worth at least 10 billion, then just put 10 billion, bro. That's all you have to do. Just put 10 billion. Like, if you know you don't want it for any less than 10 billion, then just...
Saddle up.
And then you won't waste the time of people who don't want to go for that. Like, it's pretty simple, isn't it? I could do this. But will I? Probably not.
Why must...
Could do some of that. Okay, let's maybe go actually check out Venus. Just see what the new stuff is. I actually don't know how to get there. I wanted to see, and then it was like no, because when I first logged in, there was stuff there.
Select destination.
Is this the page that's actually about the... No, that's the... Oh my gosh, get out of here, dude. I'm over here. Oh, okay, here we go. Okay, so the Normer sent Nef Anya's turn. Meet Noko and his little Sprodlings or Thingframe, Arbistep. Deep Mines bounties are available and Post Armor Fortuna. Gildir Solaris named Nightcap waits for someone. Once you have completed the new work quest, you have to speak to Nightcap and the Prince, an ungrown mushroom that grants you the ability to tap into Nightcap's memories through visions after feeding it with Fergalite. Okay.
Each time he cleans something, he makes something else
Purple
dirty.
stemmed pathway. Okay, so you're on a freaking acid
There we
trip,
go
dude.
again.
Psychedelic fish. Also mushrooms, origin mines, just not gonna feel guys, blah 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 blah. Okay, cool. I'll just go try to find who I have to chat with. Oh my gosh, dude, there's over 100 instances of Fortuna right now because there's so many people on this game today. That's crazy. It means they've capped each one of these Fortuna servers over 100 times. Here he is.
Welcome back. Always
good to Welcome have a back.
In the deep mines.
I mean, welcome back. I've never met you before. Who the yuck are you, dude? Okay, so we do have to... Okay, so Fergalite is what we get from the things. Are these decorations?
Good on ya. Don't buy anything you don't need.
Wow. Okay, what's the field guide? Gathering mushrooms. The deep mines are full of roots and fruits. Find mushrooms listed in the field guide and deep mine bounties, both as bounty bonus rewards and from mushroom patches. Fill out the field guide by analyzing collected mushrooms. Fully analyzed mushrooms increase the nightcap rank, allowing access to additional rewards. Fully analyzed mushrooms to increase standing with nightcap.
Help me build it back up? I can help you cut
Compost
that wall.
excess mushrooms into fergalite, which can purchase nightcaps, wares. Certain mushrooms are also used in crafting, so check the blueprint. Blueprint requirements before composting. I'm gonna go back to freaking English school, dude, and retake all my exams.
Can't let invasive pests. You see no go out there.
Gosh, that was stupid. Blueprints. Compost. Yeah.
The longer I'm down here, the less I want to go back up.
Alright, so let's see what we have here. So these are all locked. I guess I have to do the first one first, which makes sense. Why is it 2 times 1,000 credits cash instead of just 2 times 2,000? It's because you don't talk like this. Oh, it's funny though. Okay. Okay, yeah, we'll try out one of these with Noko in a bit. I just want to know where I need to go and what I need to do. You need subtitles for it? Okay, that's understandable. Alright. Okay, I was trying to find a long quest that I need to do that would get me quite a lot of XP. But the best I'm probably going to get is taking Caliban into these. The only problem with that is I'd be fully relying on my teammates. I don't like doing that. Some people are a little bit dumb. Oh wait, I know what I can look for. Yeah, dude. Okay, we got defense over here. Meso, Neo. We'll do the Neo.
Stand by while I analyze
I think there should be Daiki parts I need from this.
Error, not a number. Did the operator
Yeah, I do
introduce
have the grip, which is the rarest one. And I still need the string, which is common. Sir, let's get it. Alright. Okay, now here we go. Now I'm gonna farm for a prime part I need while I level Caliban. I don't know what its 2 does actually. Oh, someone's already using. No, they're not. Are they? Yeah, they are using no code. That's what I thought I saw. There's this mushroom. Oh, he's kind of popping off. Look at them shrooms, bro. Also, I think I was building this thing like halfway like a heavy attack build and halfway like a DPS build. I think I should be building it like a heavy attack build, but I wasn't really paying attention. What's that one? Oh yeah, I've got my concussor. What am I doing? Latest effects for days, fam. Look at that. Dude, hella rank ups, bro. Hella. It's just non-stop, brother. I've got so many affinity boosters going. We're fighting decently high level enemies. Okay, and we're gonna roll with this for a while. Oops. Ah. I forgot there were different types. I need to remember which type I need. I think it's the confluence I need. The one I summoned? I don't know. Oh, that was 3. That was crazy. I thought that was only 2. I missed a step. I will take. I think I'm close to having a full Wisp Prime now. Either sell that or give it to my friend. Huh? Oh, you butt chick on a stick, dude. Stick around. Okay, never mind then. Lord Moldavort. Damn, he really left that to the last second, dude. That was crazy. I don't think I've ever seen anyone leave it that close before they decide to leave with everyone else. Alright, so my Venato Prime is done. So I'm just gonna instantly go ahead and take that off because I have other things I was also ranking up. And there was something I just thought about as I was leaving that mission. I don't remember.
Well put together, operator. Now get out there and
Yep, don't remember.
and make the Lotus proud.
How much of Wisp I have? Oh, well, I was... Oh, you know, I think I might have been thinking about how much of her I had before I got rid of them. Alright, moving on. Hopefully people at least stick around long enough for me to finish leveling up Caliban. And then we're going to switch to Noko and check out the new stuff. I'm excited to play as them.
The art of combat must
And then once we've checked out the new stuff, I will have played as Caliban, which is something I was wanting to do. Wukong with the new skin. And then checking out the Oberon rework is also something else I want to do. You got a 6. Okay, yeah. So I think sometimes it's like that on PC versus console where you like have to start the thing and then it'll give you the patch. I still don't remember what these things mean. Is that Oberon? Oh, there's no way.
Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Oh yeah, so that would be, if you're looking at the one that's like on the screen, that's the internal patch that it's doing. So that one does tend to be slower depending on your internet speed. It's usually slower than the external one. But then also depending on what's going on, sometimes it does pick up, so. Like my internal patch didn't take very long, but also I think it patches differently on console than how it does on like PC and mobile. Yeah, so that makes sense. That is Oberon, Citrine, and Mirage. Oh, dude, this team's unstoppable, bro. With the new Oberon updates, I also didn't show off Oberon's passive. Yeah, it's just because of the internal one. I love this so much, dude. Pure chaos. Did I just hit? Oh my gosh, he is 25. He just doesn't stop leveling up. I'm getting so much extra affinity, it's actually stupid. I don't know what I just watched happen to that guy. But yeah, I'm seeing Citrine and Oberon's bonuses around me. Ah, sick, there's my Daiku Prime string. Okay. That was the only thing I actually needed. Apparently some others needed it too. Alright, do I want to keep going? Yes, I do. Well, I don't know what else I have that I actually need in this, so we'll just go. And we'll do we'll do one more set just to make sure everything actually finishes off. Everything actually already finished off, never mind, I'm just here. I usually don't like to be that guy that just comes in, does one, and leave. The only time I do that is if like I've actually just gotten like the last part of something goated that I really needed, and I'm like, screw you guys, I'm going home. Why was that bubble so fat, and why was it not popping? Hey, can my ability strength go up instead of my freaking weapon damage, dude?
Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
You know, I'm gonna try out each one of these dudes and see what the other ones do. I know this one does 6 of them instead of 3. This is pretty fire. Like the damage I'm seeing. Dude, I like Oberon's new foliage too. This is sick, and it's actually got like layers to it. It's not just crap on the ground. It's the best way I can describe how it looked before, dude. It was just bad. Like, if game looked bad, I'm just going to say game looked bad. That's his whole. No hate, just game, you know? Okay, so that is doing less damage. Let's see what this one does. Oh, I liked it better with these guys. I'm gonna stick with these guys. We're kind of just popping off. That's what I'm seeing. We're just popping off. Dude, a team with like Oberon and Noko would be so cracked, dude. And then there are also some like Oberon, Noko, Wisp. You just wouldn't die. It would be physically impossible, dude. You'd have to be stupid to die in a team with Oberon, Noko, and Wisp, bro. Like, you'd have to be actively standing there trying to freaking sewer slide, bro. You'd have to be fighting All Might himself to die in that team. Where's he at now, bro? I'll take. Oh, wait, the yearly prime blueprint. Oh. No, I'll take 4 prime chassis. Alright, I'm good. Y'all have fun. The Archimedean? Oh, wait, I remember what I wanted to do last time. I wanted to change my glyph. So I got one from the Wukong set.
And so we learn the importance of clarity and purpose.
Dude, that was wild, man. That was actually insane. Alright, no call me boy. Egg, 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 egg. That. I do want to check out Oberon later too. But maybe I'll save him for another time because I'd like to look up some new Oberon builds now that he has been around for a while, because the one that I was using was just kind of a ridiculous one. I mean, it's still cracked, like it's still gonna slap, but it's just not up to date with his current rework. So I'll see what I can find on that. But for now, let's go ahead and grab Noko and see if there's still other things that I need to rank back up. Okay, I need to finish leveling up these two, so I'll take that. And I'll Bring the hockey core, sure, why not? Let it do some work. It's a good secondary weapon. I'm just leveling it back up again. And then Sun and Moon, same thing, just leveling it back up again.
Ready for action.
Okay, yeah, we can do work with this. And duplicate or collection. Okie dokie. Man, look at this dude. Okay, and so just to go over his abilities again, the one is the Shrooms of Doom, Stink Brain, for viral damage. The 2 is Bright Bonnet, so you make an AoE. Oh, it releases a rejuvenating mushroom that emits a radio pulse, giving allies energy and applying a buff to ability strength. Okay. And then this is how we go tiny, and then this one is his ult, so that thing bounces around between our mushrooms. So we want our 1 and 2 out primarily. Does it say how many we can make, or do you just make them as long as you can just keep going? Because it doesn't say a limit to the number, but it does show a duration. So maybe it's just as long as they last, you can just keep making. Alright, well, we will see how it goes. I want to figure some things out. How many of these are there? Oh my gosh, all of these are busy too. That just shows how many people are on this. It's so many, like you can't even see the earlier instances anymore. All of them are busy, and it's all the way up to the 185th one. Because there's so many people here, dude. And like, these things aren't small either. It's not like they can only hold like 10 or 15 people. Like, there's a lot of people at each one of these. And even if there was only 10 or 15, with there being almost 200 instances, that would be almost 2,000 people in these anyway. So this one's busy. Let's just run around and see how many people we can find around and about. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's even a few, and there's more than a handful in there. 12, 13, 14. There's going to be people in this back room back here by Little Duck. Okay, maybe not this time. Usually there's people here around. Is it just because I'm... No. It's probably because a lot of them are doing this. Yeah, so there was 15 out there, like 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yeah, there's at least 30 people here. Those are just the ones so there's at least 30 people you can assume in each one of these servers, since they're all full, and there's 30 in this one, and there's almost 200. So that's almost 6,000 players. On Steam alone, there are almost 64,000 players online. Yeah, I believe it. And that's not even counting the fact that there are some PlayStation players here, and then anything with that symbol on the right of their name means they're on a different console. It doesn't specify which one. So you got people on Switch, Xbox, PlayStation, and mobile on Apple devices playing this game right now. And yeah, even on Steam too, and there's 64,000 just on Steam. So yeah, the Warframe updates go crazy. Like people really get in for that, dude. Alright, so ooh, I do want that ephemera. I always like getting new ephemeras, so that would be fun to get. And then we got different posters and stuff to get. Alright, so let's head into a Deep Mines bounty. I'm gonna try to do some of these by myself. Let me make sure I've turned public back off before I click on it. I want to try to do some of these by myself so I can get
Corporate won't leave well enough alone.
a feel for everything that's going to be going on here.
Neff's always been messing with people. But in my
Where's he
estimation,
from?
people got it coming. The Valis' creatures, on the other hand, they don't deserve his ire.
I like
We're
this
gonna
one.
cut him a break.
And let's see, we are
Hello, Genetics Research Division. How are my kind
currently a couple hours in, so I probably won't show off all of these, but I'm going to show off a little bit of the Undermine in this mission.
What?
It's
We gotta
got
get
5
these creatures out of
stages.
here before Neff's mad scientists sew them together. But first, I need you to do something for me.
And then once we've done this, oh, pretty much.
Not like these monkeys. Leaving their drones floating around. Bring that thing to the ground. We'll make it ours.
Okay, yeah, once we finish this, I will run another mission with Oberon so we can see some of how his rework looks, and then we'll move on.
Should have known those monkeys wouldn't let us go without a fight.
Oh, that was pretty cool. Ah, where'd it go?
I'm impressed, mate. Drone barely has a scratch on it. This is gonna be mighty.
Oh, that was quick. I quite like this. Okay, and we've brought Helios too, just so he's scanning a lot of stuff around here for us, getting that added to the codex, while also getting us some extra affinity.
The Void despises filth. The Void adores
The void!
cleanliness.
I was wondering what would break first.
Void's gifts
Your mind or the void?
Corporate needs power cells to keep the lights on. Freaks and crooks prefer the darkness. So find a terminal, and we'll give them what they like.
Oh my gosh.
There they are, lazy as usual. You know what to do.
Do I? Okay, but where are the enemies? So that is telling me to go
Fungus.
underneath me, and I'm like, what you mean by that?
This face.
I don't get. Well, someone explain to me how I'm supposed to go underneath here. Okay, that's all the enemies defeated. I saw something about a free Warframe slot from last month, so dope. Yeah, those Warframe slots are always helpful to have. Oh, they're down here. Down here. Cool.
Devil's Cap. Combat's about to get real messy.
What you mean? For what? Hello. Okay, we're trying to get up here now. Finish off with sabotage. I just wanted to find that other thing before I finished it up.
Just like the old days with Noko. Reckon that hurt the bottom line almost as much as it hurt them.
Okay, yeah, and this is going to be pretty fire and easy to farm. And I'll be helping my friend out with this too, so that's going to be sick because I'll be able to get stuff from these bounties passively, even besides Noko and his weapon, while she's doing her stuff. So I'm completely down for that.
Whatever it is they're planning, we're gonna do it. Keep me out of the area. More of them on the way. Keep slow.
Okay, finally got that.
And these pests won't make any progress. Let's see if you can hit the next job just as fast.
I'm not gonna lie, dude's kind of cracked.
Word in the garden is that a few of Noko's throttlings got into Neff's fungicide. Need you to find him and give him the jolt of life. Think that one liked you.
Okay, I kind of hear. Oh. Oh yeah, sorry. I said I don't know, but it'll probably be sometime this weekend. There it is.
Couldn't even blink before you healed them all. Mighty impressive. Attacks using the Valis animals for all sorts of sadistic business. Think you can convince all that? Gift-based muckers are kidnapping Valis animals for some sort of food.
Okay, I'll let you know. I'll also have to see if she's comfortable with it too. And what we even get up to. But if nothing else, I'm also willing to play me and you as well. Because I know you said it was a little bit more intense than what you're looking for this evening. But I am also free tomorrow evening after work. Well, that's going to be quite a bit later, so I don't know how late you're going to be on. Oh, crap! I didn't even realize I was escorting these guys. Did we do it? Oh, we did it. That was easy. Why are you? That's funny how he's saying Noko like I'm not playing as Noko.
Also be cute as a button. You did good saving this.
And I got his chassis. But yeah, I'm 100% okay with getting extra Noko parts too, because he'll have a helmet now, and so I'll need to get another Noko to use that. And I'll also be looking into upgrading all the extra stuff here. Sick. It's actually really fun. I enjoyed that a lot. Okay, I see. And so it looked like some of the stuff that you could buy from there were like some of these flowers that you have to find and mushrooms and stuff to fill that in.
Okay. Felt like the fruits and
To fill in
roots
this
out of me.
field guide.
You're doing just fine.
Okay, and so you need a certain amount to analyze it the first time. And so in this browse nursery, some of these are the actual plants.
Good on ya. Don't buy anything you don't need. Suit yourself. Got all sorts of jobs waiting for you should you change your mind.
Okay, so it shows that I need different ranks.
All good.
How do I actually rank up? Is there another person here I talk to that ranks me up? Oh, the prince. This is him.
Oh, that. Yeah, that's the prince. Or will be if we can manage to grow it. Needs fergalite. And that's rare in the deep mines these days, I tell you. I ain't been able to find any
Like
of
other
that since,
freaking
well,
Australians.
I don't remember.
Like everyone on Fortuna.
Makes your dream funny.
It's also kind of funny because of the way Australia
It's just
started.
nonsense.
It's kind of adjacent, so. Eat the prince. What if I only give him one? How much do we need? Alright, well that's all I got for now.
I reckon our little prince there is a bit famished.
I don't know how much you need.
If he got
I just gave him some, dude.
lovely to see you back.
I don't know how much that idiot needs. Alright, so all I can get for now is just a few plants. No, 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 no. Why is this just called no, 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 dude?
Yeah, I suppose I'd be up for a trade. See anything you need? Good on
That's crazy. Okay, so let me see if that unlocked the next set of bounties. Okay, it did. So I just have to go through the previous bounties to unlock the next ones. And they're all 30 to 40, so that's pretty easy. And then there'll be the steel path, which is Weed the Garden steel path, so I just have to do the regular one. And then it goes to 130 to 140, up 100 levels. Okay. Sick. Okay, I did like that. That was dope. Alright, now the last thing I want to do for the stream, just so we can check out everything, is try out new Oberon stuff. Schliff. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot the name of the one I'm looking for, but I do kind of remember what it looks like. I remember enough that when I see it, I'll know it. Probably. Oh, okay, it's this one. Yeah, dude. Let's get it. Together.
Operator, were you visualizing a bloody battle? Me too.
Okay. Oberon. Toblerone prawn. Okay, also when I said like the black, purple, and gold, sometimes it does look more like this with the black and yellow with just the purple accents, but on certain warframes it does end up being more purpley with the black and then a little bit of yellow. So it kind of just depends on which one it is. Like with this one, there's about as much yellow as there is purple. Maybe a little more yellow. And then, yeah, that's... Yeah, so I guess I've just been more so going for purple accents usually on them. So Caliban I might change up a little bit more and make a little bit more purple accented. And then... Oh, I still haven't gotten rid of my normal Caliban. Oh, I think it's because I wanted to use it to copy some stuff over. What is it? It's this part that I'm also... You demand answers for what? Sorry, I wasn't looking. I'll leave that part black too. Did you say something? If you mean what you asked about earlier with when we'd be on, I've already answered that twice now. That's not my fault. On the chat. Oh, the dance thing with Ureli. What do you mean by the dance thing? You mean like when she does... Because she has an idle animation. So she literally just stands there and does it. Oh, so like the emotes. You just go over to your arsenal and go to emotes. You just reminded me, actually, I have some more that I need to put in because I don't have any of my steel path ones on here. Honestly, I'm not going to put all these on here right now. What the heck is Mars? Oh, I haven't finished Mars. That's right. These are all the ones I finished. Okay, it looks like they're glowing if I have them on.
Saddle up.
What the heck is that one? I don't have that one on. Do I have to be wearing the thing? Oh. Oh. Well, that's cool. But yeah, you can make them dance whenever. Oberon, yeah. Okay, so I won't be doing anything with his smite, but I'll be doing stuff with his other abilities. Because this one was just to have a ton of range to see what that looked like on his stuff. And then this one was a little bit more of a balanced one, but I don't know what the point of it was. But this ranged one, I will probably put on efficiency. I can also change some stuff on here too. What is this? What is this? What is that out of there, dude? What the heck's going on here, man? Why don't I doing with my life, bro? What is this stuff? Well, okay, to be fair to me, this was probably years ago when I put this on, so there are going to be some things that I have on here that I didn't have. Or that some things I would want on here that I didn't have a while back. Oh, that's an automatic thing. I didn't even see it. They added in these new, let's see, it says, he danced with Urelli after you left the menu and while being in the arsenal on the ship. Okay, yeah, that's a thing that it's showing. So that's a thing that I think you have to have no code to do it, not Urelli. But certain primes who are like canonically linked, like their lore is linked to each other. I don't know. That might have been when I switched from Noko to Urelli, actually. Oh no, there it is. Okay, they just do it. Yeah, so certain frames who have like lore things with each other, like if I go to Gauss and Grindel might actually have one now. Or if I just go to Grindel. I can hear my mice and they're doing something stupid. Not my mice, my rats. Okay, I would have thought they would have one. Who else has, technically Titanian Oberon should be, but guess not. I don't know who else is canonically linked. Maybe that's just something you only see them do here since it was the thing that they used to give the example of the new thing that it does. But yeah. Okay, I'm gonna hop into actually doing a mission with Oberon now though because it's been like 20 minutes and I still haven't done anything. Just so I can actually get this out of the way. But yeah, I don't know. If you go on your rally and switch, she might also do it. Otherwise, it's just gonna be a no-co thing. Like, I don't see her doing it. She's just doing her usual heart thing. So it probably is just no-co that does it. Though there are going to be certain warframes now that, like, if you're standing near other warframes, their idle animations, they'll do something together. You'd think after all the times I just clicked on him like 50 times in a row, I would have remembered where that was, but I did not. Okay. Okay, I'll start off with something quicker, like this capture mission here. I need to take this back off of Steel Path too. Yeah, it is pretty sick. I do like how they're always finding ways to add new, fun, innovative things in. Like I was telling my friend the other day that Warframe is one of those rare live service games where you don't really have to care about FOMO because like there's just a very small amount of things that you can actually permanently miss out on. And even then, most of them are cosmetic or for such niche builds that you're really not actually missing much. And trust me, I say this as an experienced player who's missed out on plenty over the years, and I struggle with FOMO hard in games. That's why I barely, if any, play games with battle passes, and why I liked Marvel Rivals so much, because once you buy the battle pass, you just get to keep it. But I hate the FOMO that I feel in live service games so much. But with Warframe, I don't feel that. And what I was telling her is it's actually one of those games that like the longer it goes on, the better it is for new players, actually. It doesn't just only stay better for seasoned players. Oh, this looks really good, actually. Okay, I like that. Okay, now I gotta see what my other ability looks like, because I actually have augments on these. Okay, I don't know what this 4 augment does anymore then, because that's a bit different now. Oh, they've changed this 4's augment. It doesn't do what it used to. It do be doing damage though, that's fun. Okay, we're gonna get out of here. That's interesting. It used to do like this kind of sphere around the targets that lingered and kept doing damage, but they were just blinding and looked absolutely nuts. Whoops, goodbye. I'm gone now. I don't exist. This is more or less the same as what it's always been. It's just more refined in what it does now and doesn't drain as much energy. No, it is absolutely not pay to win. Even pay to win. It's play to win for sure. It's not pay to win. Even my friend, she was telling me how she ran into this other guy. I guess maybe they play Rivals together, and she found out he plays Warframe 2 or something, and they were playing. But she was telling him about like all the stuff I have and like what rank I am and everything. And he was like, "Oh, he must have spent a ton of money in the game." And I'm like, what do you even mean? Like, do you even Warframe, dude? Like, are you stupid? Like, you don't have to have spent any money in the game to have anything I have in terms of, like, the gameplay elements of the game. Like, sure, I have a lot of cosmetic things and, stuff that I would have spent money on, but the thing with Warframe is even the premium currency in the game, the platinum, this is probably the only live service game I've seen where you can actually buy and sell sell stuff for the premium currency in the game. And it even has its own like dedicated marketplace to doing it online too. There's actually this thing that I saw the other day that I was looking at where it was like an article about DE removing. They removed something in their market because a player was spending too much money or something. I can't remember what it was, but it was absolutely hilarious. But yeah, no, this is a completely free to play game, because even the things that you would want to purchase in the market for the premium currency, you can also buy those things with the premium currency you get from other players. And so, yes, there has to be some kind of market to begin with for that platinum to circulate around, and people are going to be spending money on the game and buying things and getting cosmetics and even weapons and warframes and whatever stuff they want. That doesn't just pop up out of thin air. But they also give you a starting amount of platinum and have free packs that have platinum, and sometimes they just have like giveaways and stuff like that too. And even on their Twitch channel, they have giveaways where they'll give out up to like 1,000 plat sometimes multiple times per stream. And so you have so many ways to play this game free to play. And now sure, in the early game you have less options, things take more time, and it's a little bit harder to get through certain things or whatever. But that's the same with any game. And so yeah, anyone who's saying that this game is pay to win is absolutely stupid, and they've just been completely fed lies. Like, you're dumb if you've played this game for an extended period of time and you think it's pay to win, but you're just completely misled otherwise if you think it's pay to win and you haven't played the game. Like, you've just been reading fake news. Like, this game is there's no gotcha to it. There's no buying your way into upper ranks. Like, even the mastery rank and the legendary rank test, you still have to have mastered enough things in the game to do that. So even if you purchased everything you could as you go through, you're still also only going to get so far with it, because not everything in the game is purchasable. Even the prime warframes, you would actually have to buy those from another player, or you'd have to spend a lot of money on their prime packs in the store, because when a new frame comes out. But any frame that came before, because they don't stay in there forever, so only during the duration of that, once the next prime warframe comes out, Caliban Prime goes, and you can't even get his prime access anymore. So the only two ways to get the frame are to either actually farm him in game or buy him from another player. So you can't even just keep buying them, like say the first Descendant, for example, where all the ultimate Descendants are always just available for purchase in there. Warframe doesn't even do that. You can't always buy all the primes at any time. So they really put things on a cycle and make it in a way where they're saying, yeah, hey, these things are available to you if you want to buy them, but they're actually encouraging players, aside from cosmetic things, to actually play the game to get what they want. So that's why I've been still hooked on it for 7 years, dude. It's the longest game that I've ever continually played in my life. And it's just like constantly been evolving. Like, if you go back and look at my very first Warframe video from 2018 and compare it to this stream now, it is a very different game. And not even just because I was so early in it, but you'll notice, like, graphically and in terms of UI and the gameplay and just the way things look and feel and certain mechanics and just all kinds of stuff. There's massive differences from what the game was then versus what it is now. And the fact that they've expanded onto everything but the Google Play Store, and their game runs smoothly on everything you can play it on, as long as you've got more, updated devices that can actually run it. Like, it runs on my iPhone 13, it runs on my 10th generation iPad, it runs great on my Steam Deck, it runs well. It doesn't look great on the Switch, but that's a Switch problem, but it runs well on the Switch. I don't have crashes or overheating or problems with it. It runs on literally anything you want to play it on, and it's a good time. So yeah, that's all I got to say. That's my Warframe rant. I tried out Oberon's rework a little bit and saw some of the things it do. His passive, though, is actually a really cool one now. So it grants righteous negation to himself and his allies in affinity range when he collects health orbs, protecting players against the next instance of damage, and it stacks up to 3 times. So every single time he picks up a health orb, he gets one of these righteous negation things. It stacks up to 3 times, and him and any of his allies in that affinity range also get it, and you just don't take damage. It just completely negates damage, dude. That's why I'm saying, so if you had like Oberon for one, if you also had a frame like Wisp, who puts down, yeah, I don't know why that must also be a Germany thing, because no friends that I've had in North America or the UK who play this game have had to pay to play for it. Sorry, play it. Pay for it to play it. So I don't know if that's just some kind of like German laws that they had to follow to be able to distribute the game there, that there had to be some kind of fee on it. And so they put the smallest fee they possibly could. It could also be to do with ratings. Maybe they couldn't make it free to play because it's also rated M. And so they had to put some kind of paywall on it. But I don't know what the laws are over there. But I know, and no one that I've spoken to in North America or the UK has had to pay for the game. So I don't know where the 20 cents came from. But it's free on anything and everything I've ever played it on and everyone that I've talked to. But you're the only one from Germany that I've talked to that's played it, or even that far, like into more Eastern Europe in general. So what was I looking at? What is that? Oh, I don't know why it's showing me that I can get the blueprint for 35,000. Why is it just showing me certain ones? How much the blueprint costs? It's not even. Oh, wait. Okay. It's showing it on the ones that you get from the store and not from Quest. Oh! Yeah, the few cents isn't a big deal. That's actually really cool. Okay, so they didn't have this before. For all the years that this game has been out, they only ever showed you before the platinum cost on Warframes. Now it actually shows you the credit cost of the blueprint, so you can see from this menu what all the frames are that you can just straight away get their blueprint out of the market, and which ones you have to get through quests or like other ways. Like quests, bounties, unique missions, stuff like that. But all the ones that you can get like the blueprint straight from the market, it's actually got the price listed there now. I was looking at Ash and I was like, what? Atlas doesn't, Banshee doesn't, but Ember does. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's cool. I really like that because it was a real pain in the butt. I haven't had to deal with it obviously in a long time because, you know, I'm on a different level when it comes to this game now from years of expertise. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, no, it's really annoying for new players because I've had a lot of friends who are new players to the game that I'm trying to direct them through this, and having to go to the market, because you'd always either have to go to the market or to the arsenal and then click, what the hell? And then click on the frame and then look at its blueprint to see what the price was. Or like if you're a new player in general and you just don't know where you get frames from, like I've got every frame, so obviously I know where they come from. But if you were just a new player in general, all you look through is see platinum on here, so maybe you think, oh, I just need to spend platinum to get it, but then you actually have to click on it to see, oh, you can buy its blueprint from here. But now you can see that you can actually get the blueprint for a certain number of credits and how much that is without having to click on the Warframe. So yeah, it's stuff like that I'm talking about too. When you asked me earlier about like, did they just have a ton of new players? But no, they're just always doing even little things like that to expand on the new player experience and like help people understand the game a bit better, where it's kind of vague because there's like literally millions of things to learn about this game. Oh, look, there it goes. Okay, I didn't know that it can also do that now just when you're standing around idling by yourself. I thought it was only when you were idling near other Warframes that it works with. But I'm wondering too if it would substitute this Ureli with another Ureli that I'm near, like if I went to a relay or if I was playing with a friend. I'll have to try to test that out sometime. Or maybe you and we can test it out since you do have Ureli. I think you're probably the only friend that I still have that plays this game regularly that also has Ureli, so we can test that out if we're ever on. But yeah, that's all I'm going to do for now on stream. I will be playing some more of this in my own spare time. Probably tonight, and if not, tomorrow. I might also stream some more tomorrow. Ureli is a pretty good one, especially Ureli Prime. But I might also stream some more of this tomorrow because right now I don't have anything on my schedule. It kind of just depends on how tired I feel after work. Uh, but yeah, no, this was really good. If I do stream tomorrow, it won't be like almost 3 hour long one like this. It'll probably just be me finishing off those Noko bounties to see what the rest of them look like, and then maybe running some other missions with Noko in like other settings just to see how he plays with a team, and uh, trying out a couple builds with him and seeing what I can do, just leveling him up and stuff like that. But yeah, that's gonna be all for this one, guys. So as usual, hope you've all been enjoying Warframe. Do you maybe have? I'll have to see because I've also been helping my other friend out that I've been playing with a lot more get Prime stuff and Prime parts. So also, if I have relics with your early Prime, I can also just give you those, and then you can do runs with them and try to get the stuff. I can just trade these over to you. I've got this one that has her systems, this one that has her neuroptics. Those are both rare parts. Her chassis is a common one, so I've got 4 of those with a chassis. This is 6 more with her rare neuroptics part, 3 more with the chassis, and 3 with the blueprint. So I can also give you some of those and let you run them in your own time, because we also hardly are ever on at the same time, like playing stuff. So yeah, that could be helpful too in making the parts drop. And then you'd also need to get the resources for them, because with the primes, I don't know if I have a lot of extra. So a lot of the times neuroptics will take like tellurium, cryotic, and stuff like that. The chassis does take netane extract sometimes. That's one of the things you'll need. So again, this one needing tellurium. You'll need the argon crystals too. Some of them, like especially older ones, only take some more common resources. Sometimes you'll need neural sensors, and they come in quite large amounts needed as well. So like with that one, it's 8, but with this one, it's 4. And then, so yeah. But yeah, I'm just letting you know. I know you don't mind the farming, but just letting you know that when you do get these prime parts and stuff, you'll need quite a bit of stuff for them, and things that you wouldn't have like a massive excess of at your level. I'm trying to remember. I think we should still be. Do we ever add each other in game? Because I remember, I don't even think we ever actually played together. Oh wait, never mind. You would be. Yeah, we did. I was about to say we might have played like once or twice. You did like 90% of your playing without me when you did play, and it's been 130 days it's showing since you logged in. And you were master rank 8. See, where's my friend at? This is her. She's MR12 now. Okay, yeah. But yeah, for sure. Did you actually like log into the game, appearing online and everything? Well, did you actually log into the game, I guess? Or was it just when you started up and had it patching? Or updating, I guess. Because if it was just updating, it might not count it as having logged in. The longest time one of my friends has been off the game. Oh, okay. Maybe it just needs to update then. But yeah, before today, it had been a pretty long time. 673, 3,061 days. Oh, that's. I didn't even realize I was friends with him. What the heck? How am I friends with him? Oh, because he's a PlayStation friend. I forgot. This section just shows my PlayStation friends and my friends that I've added in-game, but who play the game on PlayStation. So even if I'm friends with someone, but I haven't actually added them in-game, it'll show platform friend and Warframe friend, or it'll show just Warframe friend or just platform friend. Okay, yeah, for sure. If you're wanting to get back into it, we can play it sometimes, even on the weekends. Like if I'm pissed off at Dark Souls or don't feel like playing Dark Souls, before or after we watch Tokyo Ghoul, we can play it. Or if you're, yeah, I can look. I was just looking through my friends list instead. Yeah, you're there at the bottom. Or I mean, I can even just go here. Now you're not showing up here though, so like if I was gonna invite you, I would be able to see you here. But like I can obviously look at your name either at the clan or in my friends list, but it's not showing that you're in game. I don't know what to tell you, Mia. I didn't make the rules, or the game, or the clan. Just the fray. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one, guys. So as usual, like I said, hope you've all been enjoying Warframe. I will probably be streaming this again tomorrow or something. You'll get up there someday. You're only 8. You're basically 8 years old, a child. You know, once you hit Mastery Rank 30 and beyond. Oh yeah, I was showing one of my friends the other day too. This is the last thing before I go. I'll give you a comparison. My friend who's MR12 now, I was showing her the difference between me and her, right? And so I was like, okay, look at you and now look at me. So let me go to your profile. Okay, so you need 12,000 more to get to your next rank. Just under 13,000 actually. You've collected 189,516 mastery total. So this is showing how much mastery you have and how much you need to your next rank. And it gives you your mastery breakdown of what all your stuff has come from, what all your masteries come from. Here it shows you everything that you've completed and what your most used of everything is. And you can either see it by category or just see it all together. So you've completed 40 things, you got 189k, and you're just under 13k away from going to 9. All right, that's you. Now I'm legendary rank 3. So I've collected a total of 2,710,000 mastery. It takes me 129,000. So like about 100,000 more than it takes you to get to your next one. No, a little under, about 90,000. So about 10 times more, rather, would be a better way to put it. But it takes me about 10 times more than it takes you. And I've mastered 685 things. Yeah. So sometimes I like to show new players that just so they can see how big the mountain of difference is. Yeah, it does make sense, but that's where I'm at. So, because like sometimes, yeah, and 80 hours is literally nothing. But sometimes, like I'll show people all this stuff, and they'll see like the cool things, and be like, "Oh, where'd you get this? Where'd you get that? How'd you get this? How'd you get that? When can I get this? When can I get that?" Stuff like that, which are common questions. They make sense. They're understandable. But I'm like, but also I've done like 100 times more stuff than you have in this game, and I've been playing for years longer. So like, don't expect to just have this stuff because you started playing the game. But that's just in general. I mean, not to you specifically, but like, I'll get questions about all the stuff I have, and I'm like, I couldn't tell you where I got half of it. been collecting it for 7 years. Like, it didn't just show up here yesterday. And then, like, because, like, even, like, the Prex cards, like, these tarot-looking cards and stuff, like, literally every little thing you get in the game, you can get from all kinds of different places, whether it's the market or in-game traders or events, missions, like, all kinds of stuff. And then, too, like, a lot of it, you look at any person's ship, of the millions and millions of Warframe players that play this game, everyone looks different. And, you know, I've even seen people that have the inside of their ship looking like a house, dude. Like, it's crazy. You have, like, these professional ship decorators who freaking find, like, all the different parts and pieces from, like, some of the different in-game merchants where you can actually buy tiles and stuff, or, like, wood and stuff, and, like, put it down all over your ship, and you can literally make this place look like you're, like, inside of a building, not a ship. But yeah, and, like, everyone does it in different ways, and so you can kind of just get creative with it and do whatever you want. Like, I started putting all my mastery rank slates up in the front until I started hitting the legendary ranks, and then I put my first legendary rank in the middle, but I still got to put 2 and 3. But these are all 30 of my mastery rank things, and that was something that I really wanted to work towards, hitting MR 30. I think it was 2 years ago. I wanted to hit it by the end of the year, and I hit my goal, and it was freaking epic, dude. It was a good time. I still hate this thing, and I still hate this one even more. I don't even know why I leave them here. I just have them there, and I forget about them. No, don't go in there, Sproutlings. Get away from that. And then I come back and I look at them like once or twice a year, and I remember just how much I hate having them there. But I still never move them. They just live there now. My gosh. There's lore behind why I look at this and I don't like it, and it's because of my friend that I was talking about earlier, and now I can't get over it. I'm not explaining it, but just I'm moving on. Alright, hope you've all been enjoying Warframe. If you have, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, turn on notifications, share with a friend, do all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. And then comes the awkward moment where I have to end the broadcast.